Hi everyone and welcome back to Googie's Kitchen, and if you are new here then hello and welcome. My name's Alexis and today I want to show you how to make my delicious teriyaki salmon. As I just mentioned, today I'm going to be making my delicious teriyaki salmon for our dinner. Now this recipe is really easy to do and I'm going to be making everything from scratch. Now you might think this may take a long time, but actually this is really quick and easy, and I thought it'd make a great midweek meal or a really nice Saturday or Sunday dinner as well. So as we're having it for dinner this evening, as always I thought I'd share the recipe with you. So here is how to make my delicious teriyaki salmon. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to preheat my grill, and I'm going to put the grill on high. So next I've got 3 pieces of salmon. Now this dish normally serves 4, but I'm making this for 2 and a little one. And the little one does love his fish, so I always give him a whole piece of fish in this dish. So yes, I've got 3 pieces of salmon, and I've put those onto the baking tray, like so. And I'm going to put these under the grill until the salmon is cooked. It normally takes about 12 to 15 minutes, so I'm going to put these under the grill now. So, the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to make my sauce now, and then I'm going to set this aside at the end, but I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of coconut sugar into a small dish, I suppose, bowl, jar, I don't really know what you call that, jug, a small jug. And then I've got 2 tablespoons of tamari going into that as well. Actually I think I'm only going to add 1. So basically this would normally serve 4, but as it's only Ted, Howard and I eating it, I'm doing it for 2 and a little one. So I'm halving all the ingredients. So in the original recipe, I think it was 2 tablespoons of soya sauce and 4 to 5 tablespoons of sugar, but as it's only Ted, Howard and I'm halving it as I said. And then I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of chickpea flour. You can use corn flour or you could use plain flour as well. And then I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of honey as well. So this dish is very sugary, but we don't have it very often, so I think that justifies it really. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of garlic granules to that as well. And then I'm also going to add 1 teaspoon of ground ginger as well. And then I'm going to add a little bit of water to that as well. About 50 mils I think it is. In the original recipe I think it was 100. If you're doing this for 4 then it would be 100. And then I'm just going to stir all of these ingredients together very carefully. And I will link this recipe in the description box below for you. And I have lots of recipes like this one and other ones as well. So I have desserts and mains and all sorts of recipes on my blog, which I'll also link in the description box below for you as well. Googie's Kitchen Life it is, and you should see it in the description box below. So yeah, so I'm now going to set this aside and I'm going to start to cook the main course. So the salmon has finished cooking as well, so I'm going to take this out and I'm going to leave it to cool for a little while. So I'm just going to set this aside now. So I've got a large saucepan here that I'm going to cook my vegetables in, and I'm going to put this onto a high heat on the hob. And I'm just going to add a bit of oil to the base of the pan, and I'm going to spread that around as I always do in these recipes with my plastic brush like so. I'm just going to leave this pan to heat up now. So my pan is now sizzling and it's nice and hot. So I'm going to add onions to the bottom of this pan. The original recipe called for spring onions, a bunch of spring onions, but unfortunately I don't have any spring onions in the house at the moment, so I'm actually using half a red onion for this as well. So yeah, so I'm just going to fry this until it becomes soft and translucent, so see-through and clear. So the onion has started to soften nicely now, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 1 chopped yellow pepper, 1 peeled and chopped carrot and 1 peeled and chopped courgette as well. And I'm going to fry these until these sort of soften. I just want the heat to get through them, that's all, before I add anything else to the pan. Right. So I've been frying these for a further 2 minutes and they've started to soften slightly now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some pak choy to that as well. And again, I'm going to fry this now until it starts to soften. And this takes, if you're wondering, this takes a little bit less time to soften than the other vegetables, so that's why I've put it in last. So I'm just going to continue to fry this now. So that's all started to soften beautifully now, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the sauce that I made earlier. I'm just going to fry that. I'm going to go and cook my noodles now, so I'm going to leave this on a low heat while I cook my noodles. So the noodles have finished cooking and I've cut up my salmon, so all that's left to do is add the noodles to the sauce, like so. And then I'm going to add the salmon in as well. I'm going to stir everything round. So I'm going to give everything a good stir now. And that is our dinner done. And I'm really looking forward to it. Yummy, yummy. So that's how you make my delicious teriyaki salmon, and as I mentioned earlier, that recipe I will link in the description box below for you. But for now, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and please feel free to leave any comments below. And please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. See you all soon. Bye.